Hello and welcome to the elephant tutorial with Hip Stitch. Everything you see laid out is everything that comes with your kit, not including scissors, pins, and a sewing machine. First thing, get your body pieces and lay them right side up. Then lay out your eyes a little bit farther from the edge than you think to allow for the seam. Pin those into place, and then you're going to sew around them, and I'm just lifting up the presser foot as I go to get around those tight curves. Next, prepare your ears by putting the two fabrics right face to right face. I'm going to pin those two together, and then I'm going to sew with a straight stitch along that curved edge for both of them. After you've turned your two ears inside out, you're going to position them on your elephant body like so. So the pattern that is facing upward is the pattern that is ultimately going to be facing downward. So I'm pinning them both into place like so, and then I'm just going to go along that flat edge with a straight stitch for both of them. And that is it for the ears. The next thing that I'm going to do is optional. I'm just flipping them over, and then I'm going to go back along that edge with a straight stitch. Step 4, attach your tail by pointing your tail inward and just doing a quick little straight stitch along that point. Then step 5, where I'm marking with the marker so that I don't forget is where I'm not going to sew. And I'm going to pin and sew absolutely everywhere else along this elephant. I'm going to be especially careful when I go along the trunk. If I make the seam allowance too wide, then the trunk will be too skinny. So I'm taking my time going around this specific area. Then step 6 is just a quick little cut around those corners so that when you turn it inside out, it will lay flat. This last step is pretty simple. Just turn your elephant inside out and give him a stuff. To close up the opening, I'm using a whip stitch. If you don't know how to do a whip stitch, it's really simple. It's just a wrapping motion. So you'll see me going through, and it's just a front to back motion over and over again. On the last stitch, I leave a loop, and then I tie my end of my thread through that loop, and that's what finishes me off. And that's all there is to it. Enjoy your stuffed elephant.